We're just waiting for her to start her session. Okay. Damn, it sucks for Nami. You know, it sucks for girls, right? Because they stream and then it's like they're streaming. They're there. Like, imagine step into their shoes for a second. Like, you trying to game, right? And they're thinking for the other interest, if you know what I'm saying. You know, guys, right? They're there on a whole different agenda, and she trying to fucking play video games and get better at a game like Tekken. Like, how hard is it for you to play? Like, you just got done playing Naraka, right? How hard was that to play the that game mode with you, Ray, and A1? They had like 72 points, and then the dude had barely 17. So there's definitely a learning curve there. And so when you're coming into a game, you're trying to stream and you're trying to get like pointers from other people, but they only see you as a dinner plate. And you're like, can you quit looking at me like lunch meat? And can you look at me more like I'm trying to fucking ask questions here? Can you quit the comments? Like, but getting flooded and simped upon and stalked upon, like I just I think that's why I do get a big co-ed base here in Snow Gaming because I'm actually I've learned that it's about gaming, not about the dinner menu. Right, Ray? Nami just banned somebody right now. Damn, and he got banned on Kicked. I don't fucking know. I'm in the bathroom right now. They got bopped and banned. Yeah. Damn. Okay, so she said that, to answer your question, she said that there was a guy that's been DMing her for a minute, like the whole last week, and he's like promiscuous, and she's like, I'm tired of it. Like, I'm here to fucking game. I'm a digital content creator. I'm busy. Like, I don't have time for my real friends. She doesn't have time for like come on now. She's here trying to make like a brand and an image and stuff. She's twice the size of Snow Gaming, by the way. Women carry. Hold on, Ray. Guess what? She is the number 5 top TikTok streamer in the world right now. Let that sink in. No, but Sniper Wolf's problem was she had some falling out, right? Like, I'm a friend with Pokimane, and me and Pokimane were friends till she forgot all about the people that. So it's okay. I know that fame and money will, make you forget. But so Sniper Wolf, she was plagiarizing works, and she was popping that thing for, some casting couch, climbing the ladder type behavior. She was also He-Man hater clubbing. So she there's some scandals about. So she wasn't all that positive and peak, and then she started committing like yeah, but sister, Sniper Wolf is, let's just say, she's not the Kim Kardashian you think she is. Because of her and a few others at that time. Seal, you're going to want to pay attention to this one. So back in the days, let's wind the clock back. When e-girls used to sit behind a computer screen and make sure to show a little bit of cleavage and let their simps support them financially. Yes. The IRS came in because somebody got sick and tired. Yeah, and there was a there was a guy that asked the girl, "Hey, can we please I want to talk to you like a normal human being, like quit trying to, like, I'm not here for your assets. You're what you're endowed with. Like, I don't want to talk about that." She's like, "Do you see me? Does it look, is this and he's like, "Dude, stop. I just want to play video games. All right, you know what? We're done here." And then he turned around and he posted a whole DM. He's like, "Look, these e-girls piss me off. They make me sick. They're double speaking about, guys are bad, but yet guys are the ones supporting them. I'm sick of it. 25%. You have to report." So he basically posted the legal law about how much money you're supposed to make and how much you're supposed to be taxed, and when you're mandated to report to the IRS whenever you make over a certain threshold. And the IRS and the federal government came in and is like, "Actually, yo, dude's right." And they hit it shattered, because every one of those e-girls automatically overnight got letters from the IRS, and they got knocks on their doors from the FBI saying, "Hey, you either pay us or you're going to prison." And then the game stopped after that. The game stopped immediately. Then the show was over pretty much. And the door slammed in a bunch of girls' faces, because they realized all that money they had made, they kept spending and wastefully, and they weren't investing or saving, and they didn't have any on layaway. So they were in debt, millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands, 70, 80,000 sometimes. They were buying vehicles and doing all the rest. So when the IRS came in, Sniper Wolf and her crew ruined it for every other girl out there because of their privileged pretty girl attitude. Interesting story, right? The guy's a legend, though, to be honest. Because let's be honest, women shouldn't be doing that, and we all got to play by the same rules. We all got to pay taxes. Yeah, not to diss women because I am fully supportive of women staying at home and playing video games. I don't want my wife out there on the streets popping that thing. I want her home. Are you Ray? Do you have no Ray? Ray, do you have Marvel Rivals? Would you play with me and give it a second chance? I will show you how to play it. Me and Seal over here. It is not fun when somebody doesn't sit down and kind of walk you through it. He didn't have any. It was some toxic matches she was in. I'm pretty, please. Yes. I need you to play with me, Ray. Come, join. No, no, no. I'm trying. Hey, hold up now. You don't know the reason of why. I happen to know a lot more insight of what it was during the falling out between me and what's his name. Guess what? The guy that I kicked is both our friends, and he's also a Marine. This is a Seal. This is we know each other in real life. Yeah, there's emotions here. There are emotions here. There's history, trauma. Ray, download Marvel Rivals, pretty please. I will heal you. I will heal you. Work with me. Work with me here. No, no, yeah, yeah. Fuck Pepe. Fuck Pepe for now. You're not. Get 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 your cheeks over here and quit. Jiggle on over. Let's go today, not tomorrow. Look, okay, okay. Time out. Let me talk. Let me talk. I am an engineer. I I yes. Yes. I have ideas. I have thoughts. There's a lot to unpack here. Where to begin? You have literally opened a can of worms just now. That is my language you're speaking. Like, No, the gloves are being put on, the latex kind. I'm snapping them and licking my lips. There's a lot. Okay. There is a menacingly Dr. Frankenstein style. It lives. Okay. Okay. Let me hold on. Pause. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. I'm about to send you a very listen. A very this shit turns me on, brother. I love computers. Like it's a fucking turn on. Like, but I'm not gonna go. But hold on, let me find the goddamn thing I'm looking for. So there's like a fan, there's a case, there's a motherboard, there's a CPU. There's do you want distilled dry water? Do you want fans to cool it? Do you want liquid cooling? You know, there's a lot. Not entirely. I'm going to disagree with you on that, like 100%, because yes, liquid cooling is nice, albeit, what about air conditioning? Because if you try to cool water, it freezes, and then you have frost damage. Yeah, air cooling with. Hold on. So let me hold on. It's heat sinks that have wind chill going up. So there was a guy that made a custom air conditioner in his computer where it's an actual like an air conditioner like you would have in your apartment, but it cools the air and like when you drop the temperature like that. Yeah, but leave it to them. Yeah, leave it to them. I think that a lot of people do shit, not that you're supposed to do that, but let me send you a video real quick. I sent you a video, just a prime example of something that looks a little bit. First of all, I want you to have something aesthetically pleasing. One, that's a fact. Not in PC. No, not in the PC world. First of all, Let me make it very simple. When in the PC world, skins for wins is a true statement. It better said. Anybody that's putting a anime girl skin wrap on their PC is a legend and a bro off the rip. They know what they're doing. Nobody is just going to magically wake up one morning and slather a hentai princess on their PC because they don't know what they're doing and they don't know the value of the component that is going into their build. Right? I've seen little power princesses all over, a red basic console, fans, GPUs, RAMs, like lighting, RGB. So there's a lot to unpack here. There is a lot. I sent you a video just right now. I sent you a bare bones. Yes. Did you watch it? Oh. Okay, so now let's dive deeper. Let's dive even deeper. So when we talk about the basic components are going to be fuck the tower. You can use a cardboard box. Nobody cares. You want function? Let's skip the tower. Let's use a cardboard box, right? And some popsicle sticks. You know what I'm saying? No, real shit. They have a cardboard, but it's the graphics card. So you're gonna look for a graphics card that is going to have at least a 350 RTX, an NVIDIA RTX 350. That is what you see in a generic PlayStation 5. You actually want kind of like a 4050 to kind of steer towards, modern AAA titles. So you're looking at a 4050. That's the basic minimum. That's your minimum GPU, right? Now, so your GPU needs a stand because your motherboard is not just, it'll snap, it'll crack. You need a stand under it because they stick out. They're heavy. They got two fans. There's a lot of vibration. It's a stand. People put like a flathead screwdriver. They put like a popsicle stick and shave it down. Whatever works for you. But I say get a professional stand. It's like a little bolt, a plastic component, and you just twist it in until it bolts up and down to size. And there's like a little jelly putty on the bottom of it so that it absorbs some vibration, right? Okay, and now your motherboard. Why is the motherboard the least talked about and most important? Because in nowadays modern society, we have, P2P systems operating in the esport environments like we see now. You're fighting an opponent in Naraka, Tekken, Marvel Rivals, an online cross competition. Now, when that happens, there's a bandwidth issue, right? So somebody with faster internet is going to obviously do better than you because they're going to have some frame rate advantage. Okay, so in that theory, you want there's a little adapter, an Ethernet adapter that you plug into Ethernet because LAN is always king. So we know that. Fuck Wi-Fi. So certain motherboards can only process. There's like a data cap, right? So the PlayStation 5, I'm using as the example because I'm using it as a baseline, right? Or because the PS5 and Xbox are kind of like neck and neck, but the PS5 gets the edge. So that PS5, the Xbox, they're capped at 1 gig. So if I'm running 2 gigs, obviously you're moving in slow motion to me. So a motherboard that can process. So now we ask the question, what's the fastest internet available in the United States of America? Just give me a baseline. Ziply. It's $900 per month, and it's going to be 50,000 megabytes. That's 50 Gs right there. 50 gigabytes. Most people only pay for 2 gigabytes. All of Asia, 50 gigabytes is like their regular. See why they beat us? They're playing on 50,000 gigabytes. Now, how do you so 50,000 gigabytes, the maximum motherboard card is a Cat 10. So the computer can only swallow. So you have a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi, right? Now you can only drink as big as that throat hole is. Okay. So the wider it is, the more that can exit the bottle, right? So the bigger the hole, right? So your Ethernet, that Ethernet like a Cat 5 can only produce 5,000 megabytes. You want your Cat 10. That is the motherboard. That is the minimum motherboard you should get, because that is what AT&T and every internet company right now is switching to. So give it a couple more years or a couple months, and it's going to be to that, going that direction. So a Cat 10 will give you 10,000 megabytes that it can suck in an instance. So that's going to put you. So if I'm playing on a gigabyte on my PlayStation, you're going to have 9,000 gigabytes of internet speed. You're going to be fighting me. You're going to be punching me, hitting me, kicking me for like 10 minutes straight before I even throw my first blow at you. So your motherboard's important. You're going to get a Cat 10. That's off the rip. Now, that motherboard is only compatible with so many i9 processing, chip. It's a little silver tab. You can change the CPU, the CPU. It's a silver chip. You want that chip, and there's like a little lever. You push it down, and it snaps it in place. And you need thermal paste. Rub some thermal paste on there. You're going to want to wear a wrist guard with a little ground on it, so that way you're not, frying your sophistry. Now your power supply, you're going to want it at minimum 1,200. So you want the 12. You want a gold, not a red or a blue or orange. You want the gold or above. They're usually broken down in a color coordination, because everybody knows a 600. You're going to have two 600s. That means you have two power supplies running, because you got like an 8-pin or a 12-pin or a 24-pin or a 64-pin based on your power supply. Now that power supply is going to go into a standard 210 vac or a standard 110 vac, depending on how big of a power supply. Bigger the power supply, the more components you can add on, the beefier your setup can be. Usually for a gaming rig, you're going to either have two power cables or one, 220. I can get real detailed with you. I can get up to about a $45,000 rig and show you how to build that. But the fact of the matter is, you then look towards your GPU, like I said, 4050. But I'm personally going to spend the extra to get a 6050. I'm a sick buck. I need all that in a bag of chips. Now you want a DDVR RAM. I think it's not a solid state. It's a SVM2E or something like that. It's just the if you could have NPU, I'd say go with NPU. But yeah. So I would say you want a few sticks of DDR RAM, right? At least 48,000 MTS, like the Trident series. So you have like some 6,000 or higher overclocks. They're usually the Trident series is black and they have RGB on the tips, or they're the gold ones with the diamond crust on them. They are not cheap, sir. They're absolutely not cheap. You're going to want at least 4 of those. And you want as much RAM as you can get. Now, your hard drive is critical. Your hard drive, solid state all the time. SATA drive, fuck yeah, oh yeah, all day, every day. Snap that in there, plug it in. You need the cables themselves cost money. You want those. A compatible tower with whatever setup to hold it all together. And let's talk about refresh rate, right? So if you're going to have a sick ass fucking computer, you need a sick ass refresh rate. You're looking at 244 to 344 hertz, so that you can get that 120 FPS up there. So that's mandatory minimum. But look, honestly, I would base whatever build you get based off of the internet company and what they offer as far as internet speed. If you have, if you have a if you have nice, good shit, right? If you have like a 2000 megabyte, just get a 2.4 because you need a little overload on that one because sometimes it goes a bit above. That's just how they do it. Yeah. Oh damn, brother. This Jesus. Um, uh, if I mean, fuck. I mean, hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna say, hold, hold up, 1 second. Okay, look. If you're gonna spend all that cash and just burn your fucking bridge with like everybody on the planet, brother, here, just don't even waste your time here. I'll just send this to you. Just fuck it. Yeah, just if you're just gonna throw money away like that and you're not gonna build something that's actually even halfway decent, just go, just there. Have a nice day. That's a 5050 RTX MSI gaming laptop. That is the state of the art, all in one, pre-packaged, take it on the go, badassery Cyborg 1556 inch with 144 hertz. You cannot go wrong with this. There can be no discussion. The debate ends here. This is king for half the budget you just mentioned with triple the power, I would imagine, if not 500% more. Clearly. NVMe, I'm done. We're done talking. There's no more, like, just plug in if you can't handle, I don't know, tell you. I mean, just go get. Look, this is what I would do. I would buy this laptop, get a laptop cooling pad, throw that bitch right under there because you know you're gonna need a laptop cooling pad off the rip, okay, before you burn this bitch out, and then get you a fat HDMI cable. Go buy you a curved gaming monitor with the leftover money and a gaming controller, and plug your gaming controller to it and download whatever game, and just put an external like SATA drive on it, and then be done. That's it. That's your setup right there. Done. Go get you a soundbar too while you're at it, or a badass pair of Pulse Elite headphones, bro. You're not gonna get a PC that does as much damage as that laptop does, because here's what's happening, right? China got pissed off because the United States decided to run its mouth and do all these sanctions. Okay, so what happened? China decided to put America on blast for all the markup crap. And as a product of those decisions that America decided to make, they fucked over the MSI gaming market by throwing all these gaming computers that are high end that you would never be able to afford down into the I can pee that money in the liquor store in about a week's time, dirt cheap, because they wanted to prove to the American public, hoping to cause and incite some type of capitalist revolt. And this is one of those computers that happens to still be on the market that was a part of that red note TikTok Congress saying that TikTok was a threat era. You're not going to beat this price. It's not happening. That is your PC. No. So it doesn't work like that. This is one of the yeah, pretty much. That's the top of the food chain. That's I've just cut all the bullshit out and just dialed you right to home base. hold up. Why would you need a PC? Oh, you talking about like you wanted an iOS over a Windows? Well, when see I associate anything Apple with trash because that's where it belongs. It Apple products and Xbox products have a very special place at the bottom of the garbage. Now, when you buy trash products, that's kind of where they belong. So just point that out. But but yeah, you can definitely find a PC. It's kind of right here for 500. It's saying you can on TikTok. Hmm. Huh. But in all honesty, hmm, brother, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you, brother. I don't trust. Here, I'm sending it to you right now. All I'm gonna say is TikTok is the way. Here, there. Seal, did you see that picture I sent you? Just go with TikTok. Like so, you can't. You are gonna get your money back with TikTok, so don't worry about that part. But like to be honest, I think it's better to start with TikTok and buy your whatever PC and browse because the whole TikTok situation is kind of where um just trust me. Go to TikTok. Don't because anywhere else is gonna be marked up bullshit. Stick to TikTok, brother. China is the way. Love your Asians. Doing what? My loyalty lies with Uzumi. She is my fellow collab on. She, like me, operates a big Discord gaming community. Um, so we are. Have you even seen what she looks like, bro? Mm. Just trust, bro. Just trust.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
Hold on. I'm in a fight, girl. Oh my goodness. Damn it. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Being distracted.
Round one.
Oh my goodness.
Round two. Fight.
Okay, after I fight Uzumi, then I'll play Marvel Rivals. Blue, red, green.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
覚悟
roast. No way, sis. She's totally.
Get ready for the next battle.
手加减一样的，都是我的在哪拉丢？马努达发点啥呢？说放no。
Round one. Fight.
Wait, hold on. I'm here. Ah, Jesus.
Get ready for the next battle.
Possesses power. Hold it in.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
Your fate is already decided.
Round one. Fight.
Stay back.
Hmm.
Round two.
No way at all. Either. Dude. Ah, still. Shit. Shit. Damn.
Get ready for the next battle.
怪盗クネミツ参上です。
Okay.
加減いらんで。
Round one. Fight.
No, I'm getting on right now. Hold up. I said I get on. You can't just